in the web universe called an influencer. And 10 years ago, there was no such thing as this. An influencer was somebody in my neighborhood who yelled outside their front door. But it has become a big, big part of the way products are marketed, bought and sold around the world. And companies are realizing that these influencers have a lot of influence. That's kind of a duh, but they really have almost more influence than their own marketing advertising dollars. So they've shifted their marketing and advertising dollars to much more for these influencers. And it began with celebrities, people like, athletes and just celebrity figures and so on. In fact, you can name probably 2 or 3 celebrities that weren't even actresses, that became influencers, and influencers, they became celebrities. And now it's expanded to you and me and everybody that we know. And what it means basically is that if I go on and I have this little coaster and I take a video of me using this coaster in a funny way, maybe it's glued to my forehead or something stupid, and I'm saying, this is the best coaster, like it's so fun, you do this, and I can put my drinks on, and somebody says, man, I want one of those. And those influencers then tell people where they can buy them. And the way that those influencers are compensated is either by the number of likes that they have for that product, or they're compensated by anytime somebody buys that coaster, they're given a few cents maybe in this case, or a few dollars in the case of a bigger product. And they can make $5,000, $10,000 for each product that they're doing that sort of thing, or more, depending on how many followers they have. Well, no one has been able to create a multi-layered reward mechanism for influencers. Meaning, okay, it's one thing if everybody I know sees me doing a video on this and they buy it, but what if I'm looking at Andrea in the middle of my screen here. Andrea is a follower of mine, let's say. And she says, oh, I love that coaster. And she buys it. Then she does a cute video of her doing something even funnier, wearing it has a hat or something silly. And all of her followers now go out and buy it. She makes, just like any other influencer, she would make something on that. But then I would make something on all of Andrea's followers. And then Anthony follows Andrea and does the same thing. And Andrea makes all those things that Anthony sells. I also make something on everything Anthony sells. So it's like a multi-level, but they don't even consider themselves, or they wouldn't even think of themselves as multi-level people. So that's one of the cool things about kwikclik, and it is kwikclik, not quick clicks. I know Mark says that too, but it's kwikclik, Kwikclik. And it is a reward mechanism that allows for influencers to, without joining anything, no auto delivery, no commitment, anything, create campaigns relative to a product and then make layers of rewards all the way down to the last dollar. It could be thousands and tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of dollars. Now, here's where it really gets crazy. You are a part of the New Age organization. We have exclusive rights within network marketing for this technology. We don't own the technology, developed by a third party, someone very close to us. And we have exclusive rights with network marketing. So whatever discount I have arranged, let's call it Apple phones. It's because Apple phones are going to have a bigger reward mechanism than this dumb little coaster that I happen to use as an example. So, and let's say we organize $100 discount that can then run through the network or through either side of this network. Half of that is going to be discounts within the kwikclik genealogy. Now, in network marketing, and I'm not going to drag this out, but in network marketing, you kind of own the organization. If you're at the top of an organization, everything that anyone does within that organization, you make a bonus on, commission on. That's what network marketing is all about. We love network marketing. Our heart's in network marketing. We will never not do network marketing. But if the whole industry of commerce is evolving, we have to evolve. We have to incorporate some of these new dimensions. We have to be really, really crazy about this. And so half of that, I said, what did I say, $100? So $50 would be running through the kwikclik organization. The other is represented in volume through your network marketing organization. So I have a daughter that would never do network marketing. Just not her thing. I told her about kwikclik. She said, what do I do? How do I get in? How do I do this? And the cool thing is, if you know somebody that's 20, they think of network marketing like your grandfather's Oldsmobile. You know, they think you're driving around in an old Delta 88. Remember that card, Brent? And
I do.
There's no way they're going to join your network marketing organization. They just don't, they don't see it. They think it's old school, right? But they're the first ones out there influencing people, creating influence. They start doing that and they're making 5, 10, 15 grand a month on different campaigns and products. And you come to them at that point and say, guess what? I'm making double that. You want to learn how? And they're like, yeah. So all you have to do is join my new age organization and you can double what you're making now. What do you mean? Just have to buy $100 worth of product. If they're making 10 or 15 grand a month, you think $100 is even, they're like raining money. They're like, sure, $100, what do I buy? I mean, at that point, that 20-year-old now becomes very, very interested because now you've been helping them make money. Now you're talking about just increasing that by doing really very little more. And that's what kwikclik is all about. It's protected by 24 plus patents. And we're going to be doing some beta testing in the next 30 to 45 days. My guess is it will be launched in North America somewhere around June or July, if I was a betting man. So as Brent said, get excited about it, start talking about it. I think you line up people to get ready for it, but there's nothing to be done today. You know, I'm a big believer. So I'm going to ask you a question, Brent. Brent, I'm going to hire you today and you're going to work for a while. You know what? I'll probably pay you in 4 or 5 months. Is that okay?
No.
No. So
No,
Brent's going to
no.
say, no, call me
now.
in 4 months when you can start paying me, right? Well, people are really excited about kwikclik. There's a lot of videos around for it. I think it's a great idea to get excited about it. Same is true about a country in Africa called Nigeria. There's a lot of people excited about Nigeria. Guess what? I don't know when that's going to open. Could be 4 or 5 months. It could be 6 months. I don't know that. Are you willing to work and put your time into building a market and you don't know when it's going to open? I mean, all I'm saying is if it was me on kwikclik, I'd spend maybe 2% of my new age time. Just, you know, talking about it. This is coming, helping people get excited as you're talking about somebody and you're setting differentiation. Yeah, this is part of what's happening in the future. Same thing with Nigeria. If you know somebody, how many of you have had an email about the Crown Prince of Nigeria and you have to send money, right? Raise your hand. I know you all have. There's a lot of that from years ago, that a lot of fraud. I'm just saying there's a lot of reasons why it takes a while to set up a long-lasting operation in Nigeria with a country that's full of fraud that way. The people are so hungry for this. This is going to be a great opportunity for them, but it's not happening today. So how much time would I spend in preloading people? 1 to 2% of my time, maybe. Does that make sense?
Absolutely. And that's really, you know, I'm really excited about the future and the technology, because we all know that it's one reason why retail is not happening today. You know, it's direct to the consumer. And it's companies that's figured out how to create a pathway through social selling direct to the consumer. And we're leading the charge, ladies and gentlemen. You're in a company leading the charge. So if you're sitting here right now going, kwikclik, I don't understand it. Here's what you need to understand. If I'm Tad Niblett, I understand I've got a company. I got my hands on a company that's got a patent pending, like over 24 patents on some technology coming that the world knows how to use. The influencers of the world that can get to the law of large numbers knows how to use this technology. And then the company's going to roll out trainings for us They're going to roll out things so that we know how to use it. So you don't have to know how to use it today. Why? Because it's not there to be used.
Yeah.
So here's what you would do today, in my opinion. And Rick, getting the word out, letting people know lock your spot. We're the company to be in. We're the leading edge. People hear your music, not your logic. Like, they want to be a part of a company that is trying and working to make a paradigm shift in an industry. And the company that cracks the code in an age-old industry like network marketing, they own the industry. They own the industry. That's where we're headed.
Yes.
And that's why when Rick says that's why he chose this company. That's why he came here. That's why he partnered with the owners of RX and now New Age and Brent Willis and the rest of the executives, is he understands that. Now for you, I'm just reiterating what Rick said. So whether we're pre-launch in Africa or we're pre-launch in Brazil or we're doing this other country, like, it's great to take a little percentage of your time and put out feelers and move something there. But take the 98% of your time and turn the recruit